Hello again, everybody. It's Harry Box of the Technical Trader at TechCharter.com. It's Wednesday, September the 20th. These are the charts of the day. A lousy day on Wall Street as the FOMC and post-FOMC talk by Mr. Powell really took the market lower after a brief bounce. And we closed at the lows for the day going away. Doesn't augur well for tomorrow. Futures are slightly lower, but there's always stocks that are moving. Let's take a look at a few of them. Good day for APLT as it followed through on a recent run. Look at this little pop and wedge that it had here. And it broke out 2 days ago. It was trading at 175. It's gone vertical to 283. A low price stock, but it's come through a big consolidation zone. And now testing this area from back March, April of the year before. I can see the stock making a move to the 4.5 area. Avgr late in the day today. Check out the after hours pop that this had. Right at 4 o'clock, it popped, it pulled back, and ran all the way up to 14 and change. My target was right there. We ran into the target after hours. Net on the day, though, it was up 24%. This is a chart of the day yesterday, another one today. A beautiful run has taken us from 414 just 4 days ago to today's high at 1469, more than tripled. And we're at resistance zone, but the up potential is still 1718. AZUL, South American Airlines, popped out of its multi-month pullback orderly channel, and it did it with a thrust in volume comparatively. 3.8 million is the best volume we've seen in the stock since back in June. At this point, I want to see if we can get through the declining moving average, which is right around 985.10. If we get to that zone, we could see 11 or even 12. Short term. COTY on an upgraded guidance today popped out of a V-bottom platform type pattern and ran up to resistance there at 1235. There's additional resistance to 1265. We get to the zone, you're looking at 13.5. DMRC, nice pattern forming. I wanted you to see it because I like that 1, 2, 3, 4, and poised to pop and go again with $38 and $43 targets. EHTH popped out, put a day trade on it, and ran up nicely, but then backed off from resistance, which came in right about through here. Notice where it got to. If we get through this level, my next target is $10. KOLD, as nat gas falls, this stock is running. It gapped and ran up 393 or almost 7% today. It's at a resistance zone. We get through here, you're looking at 69 to 72 zone as your next target. Mbly broke through today with a nice pop after an inside day yesterday. The stock jumped to 282 or about 7.5%. Your target now is the double top at 46.7. MTRX popped out of a flag, big bullish engulfing bar, jumped 51 cents or 5.5%. And this is the highest level I made. More importantly, take a look at this long-term rounding type bottom at the neckline. We get through here, it's going to be 11.5. PFIE, a very strong low price stock. I wanted to show you how this exploded out of the base at $1.50 and it's more than doubled. Today's pop got it up to 329, finishing at 3 even, up about 5.5%. But if the angle of ascent tells me anything, 4 at 4.5 are your next targets. SCYX coming out of a coil and attempting, I believe, to test and maybe take out 385 your next target. You do that, it's a $5 stock. DXT popped today sharply. We put a swing on it because this is the highest level in maybe all-time highs, yeah, on Textron ever. So when I come out of that pattern like that with volume, I'm looking for much more of an upside move at longer intermediate terms, 86 to 88. UPTD, check out this after hours pop. Exploded from around that 1048 level, it's 1746. This is a $7 move, folks. And now the after hours pullback. Holding the VWAP. Something to watch carefully is the hourly chart. You can see on the daily. This one had an explosive monster move on September 1st. It took it from 8 to 33. Now that's the kind of stock it is. You gotta be careful, but it's extremely volatile and very well get into the low 20s. That's going to be tough to do, but it wouldn't shock me if it did it. And I wanted to show you what the after hours pattern looked like, because if it extended, we can see it up from here. And finally, WDC, Western Digital, popped out across the double top. And it sure looks like it might be a swing from here. The target to 51 and 55.56, just for starts. Let's look at some of the interesting stocks that had a really solid, relatively strong day on a weekday in the markets. HB out. Have a great evening. Talk to you tomorrow.